You know, back in the early 1900s, if you wanted a car, it was a bespoke ordeal. Craftsmen hammered panels by hand, tuned engines individually. It took weeks. Then, Henry Ford looked at this mess and said, "This is ridiculous. Let's build an assembly line." Suddenly, cars were rolling off the line in 90 minutes flat. It changed the world. Why am I talking about vintage automobiles? Because right now, your content creation process probably looks like building a car by hand in 1925. You're agonizing over every frame of an Instagram reel. You're staring at a blank TikTok timeline wondering if you're too old for this trend. You're spending 4 hours making a 30-second YouTube short that 7 people, including your aunt, will watch. Look, people don't fail because their script is bad. They fail because their video looks like everyone else's. In the attention economy, familiar is boring, and boring is broke. If you are trying to build a faceless channel or run ads on TikTok, you are fighting a war against the human thumb. That thumb scrolls past boring at 100 miles an hour. Today, I'm going to hand you a weapon to stop that scroll. I'm going to show you a workflow using InstaDoodle's new AI Wizard that allows you to generate God mode assets visuals that are so specific, so weird, and so unique that the viewer's brain physically cannot ignore them. We aren't just making videos today, we are going to conjure things that don't exist. I'm going to show you how to take a raw idea and turn it into a custom, hand-drawn animation in under 6 minutes. No stock photos, no generic garbage, just pure, retention-spiking original content. Let's get into the build. Before we touch the buttons, you need to understand the psychology, or you're just a monkey pressing keys. I have already mentioned this in my past videos, but let me say it once again. Why does whiteboard animation actually work? Why do billion-dollar companies still use doodles in their VSLs? It's not because it looks cute. It's because of something I call the dopamine gap. Look at that line. Right now, your brain is unhappy. It is an incomplete pattern. Your brain is asking, what is that? Is it a ball? Is it a face? Is it a bomb? That split second of curiosity creates a tiny spike of tension. When the image reveals itself, your brain gets a tiny hit of dopamine, satisfaction. The loop is closed. Now, imagine doing that every 3 seconds for 60 seconds straight. You are literally chemically hooking the viewer to the screen. You are dragging them through your script by their own curiosity. But here is where most of us mess it up. We break that spell the moment we drag in a static JPEG image that just pops onto the screen. There is no mystery. There is no drawing process. It's just an image. The gap is gone. The dopamine is gone. The viewer scrolls. To make this work, we need assets that draw, and we need assets that are specific to our script. And that is where the AI Wizard changes the game. We are inside the InstaDoodle dashboard. To follow along, you need 2 things, the basic license and the AI Wizard upgrade. If you don't have them, check the links in the description, but watch this first to see if it's actually worth your money. For this test, we are going to try to break the AI. I don't want to make a generic video about how to bake a cake. That's too easy. I want to make a viral short about time travel paradoxes. We have 2 paths here, idea to video and script to video. If you are a copywriter, if you are selling a $2,000 course, use script to video, control your words. But for shorts, we want speed, we want volume. So we are clicking idea to video. I'm typing 3 mind-bending time travel paradoxes, fun, fast-paced, educational tone. Let's hit generate script. Okay, look at this. The AI has given us the standard stuff. Now, let's consider this for a second. Let's say the script says, imagine a dinosaur attending a formal dinner party because you stepped on a butterfly. Pause. If you were doing this manually, how long would it take you to find a stock photo of a T-Rex wearing a tuxedo at a dinner party? You would find nothing. You'd compromise. You'd just put a picture of a regular dinosaur. And the joke lands flat. The visual doesn't match the audio. This is the stock photo dead end. Now, let me show you the cheat code. We are going to let the AI build the base video first. I'm selecting cartoon style, always use cartoon for shorts, it's bolder on small screens, and the minimal layout. Now we scroll to scene 3. The AI has put in a generic dinosaur. It's okay, but it's not funny. It's not viral. Now look at the sidebar. Click on Generate with AI. This is the feature that pays for the upgrade. This is your personal art department. In the prompt box, I'm typing exactly what I see in my head. A T-Rex dinosaur wearing a black tuxedo, holding a champagne glass, sketch style. I'm going to select sketch or cartoon to match the rest of my video, and I hit generate. Are you kidding me? Look at this. This asset has never existed before right now. It is 100% unique to my video. I drag it onto the canvas. Now, I have a visual that perfectly punches the joke in the script. Imagine a dinosaur at a dinner party. That visual congruency, that is what keeps people watching. They laugh, they share, and the algorithm pushes you to the moon. We aren't done. Having the image is step 1. Step 2 is the performance. As I mentioned in my earlier video, by default, sometimes AI tools get lazy. They might set this T-Rex to fade in. See that? Boring. That's a PowerPoint slide. That is the retention cliff. As soon as that fades in, the magic breaks. You must, and I mean must, go to the animation settings and change it to draw. Now, look at the difference. The eye follows the pen. You are watching the joke being constructed in front of you. Speed is everything. For a YouTube short or TikTok, your voiceover is going to be fast, probably 150 words per minute. If your T-Rex takes 3 seconds to draw, the voiceover will be already talking about the next topic while the dinosaur is still getting his shoes drawn. Take the duration slider and crush it down to 1 second or even 0.5 seconds. We want fast, frantic sketching. We want the ink to keep up with the voice. That synchronization is the difference between a professional video and a glitchy mess. So let's zoom out. Why does this matter for your bank account? Because the infinite asset hack allows you to enter niches that are usually too hard to visualize. Sci-fi stories generate aliens, spaceships, planets. Abstract concepts. Need a visual for cryptocurrency mining, generate a pickaxe hitting a Bitcoin. Story time. Telling a story about your crazy Aunt Karen, generate a character that looks just like her. You are no longer limited by what Shutterstock has in their library. You are limited only by your ability to write a prompt. You can launch a space facts channel today. You can launch a mythology channel tomorrow. You generate the script, you let the AI build the storyboard, and then you spend 10 minutes injecting these God mode custom assets to make it pop. Now, I promised you the truth. This magic isn't free. The AI Wizard runs on a credit system. Generating that script? Credits. Generating that T-Rex? Credits. If you are churning out 10 videos a day, you are going to burn through the initial allocation fast. You will likely need to buy a credit pack eventually. Here is my maverick strategy to save money. Use the AI to generate the hero assets, the T-Rex, the aliens, the unique stuff. For the simple stuff like an arrow, a circle, or a text overlay, use the internal library. The internal library is free. It doesn't cost credits. Don't waste 5 credits generating a picture of an apple when there are 50 free apples in the library. Save your credits for the T-Rex. Be smart with your resources. So, is it worth the upgrade? If you are a hobbyist making 1 video a month for your grandma, no. Stick to the basic plan. But if you are a content marketer, if you are trying to build an asset library on YouTube, this tool removes the biggest friction point in the industry: finding the right visual. It turns a 4-hour hunt into a 4-second generation. I've put the link below. It's the best deal currently available for the bundle. Grab it and try the God mode hack. I want to see what crazy stuff you generate. Stop consuming, start creating. I'll see you in the next one.